From the NL Central between the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. With Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and today we've got a division matchup between two teams certainly setting their sights on October as we get deeper into the back half of the season, guys.
That's right, Matty. These two teams both figure to be fighting each other and the rest of the league down the stretch for postseason positioning. There's still a good amount of time left in this season, but this is when each game takes on a little added significance because the races, they're starting to take shape a little bit. This one ought to be a good litmus test for both of these clubs.
Corbin Burns, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Into the box, Nicholas Castellanos. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Cincinnati, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
One and one to the Reds leadoff man. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Botto as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Reds are down in order. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Wade Miley gets the start for Cincinnati in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Batting second.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matt, they're looking to get a lot more out of Travis Shaw. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Narvaez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Miley has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. Liner in there for a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Strike one to start the at-bat. Narvaez leads off first with one away. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Taylor.
Standing in now, Tyrone Taylor, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tucker Barnhart. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And now the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
That is it. The second baseman, Mike.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers and 16 RBIs. The 1-0.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
The 1-1 to 1-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Jonathan India digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 16 homers, 56 runs batted in. That's 2-0.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So next to hit is Nick Senzel. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now that's popped up. Urias over to his right. And the inning is over. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second baseman, Luis Urias.
Miley's ready. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
Batting 6.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Botto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 7 homers and 16 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 7. The left fielder, Billy McKinney.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Now at the plate, Kyle Farmer, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Kyle Farmer.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 22, Wade Miley.
So now into the box is Wade Miley. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
3rd inning, no score to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Nick Castellanos now. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
In is Joey Botto now. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
At the plate now, Jesse Winker. And he hits it hard to the right side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole, period, the end.
In now, Tucker Barnhart. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, when they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to minimize the damage here. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. High and deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 2 and the Brewers nothing. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Miley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Corbin Burns. And he lays off there 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-Roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez fouled off. A base hit in his first trip. Hot shot down the line. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Now batting, third baseman, Shaw.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Fouled away. Struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it, 0-2.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Here's the 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here comes another 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Garcia at second. Narvaez on at first with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So stepping in is Tyrone Taylor. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here's the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. In the air, down the line in left. Winker is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Brewers strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And that means Nick Senzel will dig in at the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Kyle Barnhart.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So now to the plate, Wade Miley, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 pitch misses for ball 1. One and 2 the count to the Reds pitcher. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now to bat, Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The second baseman, Luis Urias.
First offering on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1. 3-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So the next to bat will be Daniel Vogelbach. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Fouled off. The 0-2 home. Drilled to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The shortstop, Christian Yelich.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Here's the 1-0. Hit in the air out to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Nick Castellanos.
And now the first pitch. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Castellanos. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Nick Castellanos. Number 23 for him thus far as the Reds move out in front now 3-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
At the plate, Joey Botto, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Botto here. 0-2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
To the plate now, Jesse Winker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Botto gets his lead at first, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Winker in front, 3 balls and a strike.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Now the payoff pitch home. Locks him up for strike 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tucker Barnhart. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Counts 1-0.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 more for the Reds, and it comes on this home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 3-0 Cincinnati. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Jace Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The numbers, 282 to start play. 5 homers, 27 driven in. Miley into the windup. Here's the 1-0. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
2-2.
I got the count 2-2.
This one's blooped out toward right center field, and the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The right fielder, Avasahib Garcia.
Stepping in next, Avisail Garcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
That's out.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Castellanos is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The batter, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Here it comes.
Oh, that pitch is out.
The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds' offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said sometimes it's less about launch angle and exit velocity and more about finding the holes in the defense. And that's been the case for them today. Of their 8 hits, 4 of them have come off the bat under 90 miles an hour. We'll see if that continues to work for them, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Josh Lindblom takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Mike Moustakas. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 1-0. Lindblom, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Fouled away. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
The third baseman, number 6.
Into the box, Jonathan India, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Next to dig in, Nick Senzel. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Now here's the pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
At the plate now, Kyle Farmer. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Wade Miley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. One 1-0 pitch on the way.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
Farmer is off of first with 2 away. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the belt, the pitch.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. And he'll get in there safely.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy's able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a miss. Good sinking action there. 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a line drive. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, but he is in there with a 2-run double.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Drew Rasmussen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Joey Botto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
3 runs already home here. Three and 0 now. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike one. The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Jesse Winker is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Brewers nothing. And now in the box, Travis Shaw. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. There's a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Miley gets the sign. Here it is on 3-1. Back up the middle. Farmer picks it up cleanly. And there's one down now.
The 7th fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Now at the plate is Tyrone Taylor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Popped him up. India shading to his right. 2 gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
In now, Luis Urias. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Fouled off.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Heading out towards shallow right. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still find themselves down 6-0. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next to hit is the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Here it comes on 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McKinney's there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Up next, Mike Moustakas lasted a solo homer last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate, Jonathan India. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Daniel Vogelbach.
Number 20.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball one. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Vogelbach, a native Floridian. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Miley has his target. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now Billy McKinney. No hits to this point. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
India takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
The shortstop, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
This is on the ground over to first, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So here is Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the air to straightaway center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Cincinnati.
Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. 0s in the run and earned run columns. And stepping in, Kyle Farmer. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. chopper to short. Fielded cleanly onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now back, the pitcher, Miley.
Next to hit is Wade Miley. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Carson Fulmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Daniel Robertson will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Now here's the first offering. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fulmer, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. One and one. Here it is. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Lays off. 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Popped him up. And the pinch hitter is retired here. 1 away.
Now batting.
There's the look at the final line for the Reds starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
To the plate now, Avisail Garcia. 1 ball, no strikes to count. One out, nobody on. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with 1 swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. High and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's it.
Now the 1-0. This pitch is popped up. Botto is there for it. And that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Ninth inning coming up. Reds out in front, 6-0. Brent Suter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. All set to start the ninth in this one, and the right-handed hitting Nicholas Castellanos will bat next.
Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing shot toward third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
The first baseman, Joey Botto.
At the plate now, Joey Botto. Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1, well below the zone.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Shaw backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Next to stand in is Jesse Winker. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike.
Talk about stopping the bleeding right here. This guy has come in and just executed everything he's wanted to against this offense. Nice to settle the boys down, maybe regroup, and we can get the bats going.
Here's the 2-1 home.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Tucker Barnhart would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And it's fouled away. This This one's flared down the right field line. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds, but they're on top by a count of 6-0.
Leading off for the Brewers, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now here is Tyrone Taylor, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Downs when they've had runners on base but haven't been able to string anything together.
Way. Now the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit out towards second. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Urias.
So next to bat will be Luis Urias. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball one.
Shaw stands at third with one gone in the inning. A high fastball is in there. A little bit outside. 2-1.
2-1.
Popped him up. India has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 20,
Next, it'll be Daniel Vogelback, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now the first pitch. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. The Reds led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Wade Miley hangs win number 11 on his line. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.